Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, breaking news. The NFL owners have come together and agreed that NFL players can participate in flag football in the Olympics in 2028. Look, guys, let me tell you something right now. Hey, let me tell you something right now. This is big news. Big news. Please don't forget also to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment, guys. You know I love the comment of the video, all right? But they've approved participation of NFL players to this. They're already making lists of who they want to be on the team. So let me read it to you real quick. It says, a vote to allow NFL players to participate in flag football for the first time during the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles is expected to pass at today's league meeting in Minneapolis. Nothing is official yet, but as one source said about today's vote, Olympics should be easy. Then, of course, that was 11 hours ago, Adam Schefter. Then it comes out an hour ago, right? Well, this is at 6:10 p.m. that this video is being made. NFL owners have now officially approved a resolution to allow the players to participate in flag football in the 2028 Summer Olympics. No surprise, but significant. The NFL's version of the Dream Team is coming. Look, let me make sure that I'm not dreaming. Wake myself up from this. Okay? This is monumental for the international outreach program for the NFL. This is going to get so many more eyeballs on the sport. This is eventually going to cause more revenue for the sport. Okay? With all of that being said, please, Lamar, don't do it. Please. No, Dad! No. Oh! Please, Lamar Jackson, don't do this. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Unless they put in stipulations, like if your star player gets hurt in this, certain things can happen for the team, other things like that. Mind you, because I want you to understand, so being a Baltimore Raven fan, we already know we have two players that could make the team, right? Because of their shiftiness and their speed. That is Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers. They're going to come up first out of everybody else on this team. You understand where I'm coming from? Okay. Of course, you're going to have other guys like Tyreek Hill. Who else? Who's probably the shiftiest tight end in the game? Heck, Isaiah Likely might make it in that. But Baltimore is going to be well represented. With that much talent, things happen. Freak accidents happen. And as much as this is a great thing for the sport of football, for the international, game, it does leave a little bit of worry because once again, anything can happen. I know some people are going to be like, well, anything can happen if they're working out. Yes, we've seen anything happen. What just happened to our Darius Washington. We've seen what could just anything happen. Problem is, everyone that's going to be approaching this or being is going to be star players. The star players. You're probably going to have one or two quarterbacks, right? You're going to have probably 5 receivers, give or take, because you're going to have the starting 3, then backups. You're going to have 1 or 2 tight ends. Running backs, you're going to have probably 3. You know what I'm saying? The offensive guys that are major contributors to their teams are going to be asked to participate to this, to sacrifice, not just, and I get it, USA all the way. I watch Mighty Ducks. I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? To represent your country is great and everything. But my gosh, this is going to be it's going to be palpitating. Because we already know certain players are not even going to get looked at. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to ask Jared Goff to be the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson going, I'd say, okay, since Pat went okay. But we know most likely it's not going to be like that. It's going to be Lamar and somebody else most likely. And these other teams, I just have a feeling some of these other teams are not going to risk their big money players for a Summer Olympics that does not count to the regular season. They have to have stipulations that protect teams and players. Straight up. Like if you're participating, you're in a contract year or something like that, and you get hurt, it extends the contract for one more year. For you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff like that. Like, yeah, like there has to be like protection for the players first and foremost. I can give like mind you, I get the owners are people too, but all the owners are billionaires. If they lose $1 million, it's not going to hurt them the same. You know what I'm saying? Or a couple $1 million, it's not going to hurt them the same. So there has to be stipulations in there to aid the players. But this is huge. All jokes aside, that's what she said. But not for real. This is big. I got to use different words. Oh my God. But like, pause. But once again, this is a great moment for the sport. This is going to help a lot of people that do not watch football. A less aggressive form of football that I feel like other countries are going to be looking to build teams. It's going to be fun, exhilarating, some crazy, breathtaking highlights. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to do with it, man. There is. I'm just scared about the health and the safety of the players. Because once again, they still have to, when all the hoopla and holler is done, they have to be able to go back and still earn enough for their life. You know what I'm saying? And whatever responsibilities that they garner. So that's what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are not going to look at that. They're going to say, oh, this is bigger than what they earn. Come on now, bro. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they still have responsibilities. And I want to make sure that the players are protected. Because when everybody is done cheering, they're the ones that got to still go home to their families, their kids, their households, their churches, whatever, their communities. And a lot of them have responsibilities that they have throughout their lives that if it's not through insurances, medical, mortgages, college payments, all these different things that they are responsible for. I don't want them losing the ability to do so for, you know what I'm saying, the USA, which we already know, you know what I'm saying, we're proud to represent that as it is our country. But when everyone's done cheering, your responsibilities resume. And is USA going to be there? When Uncle Sam starts coming for taxes and everything else, and you're not able to provide at like you were at one time because, let's say, of a crazy accident or anything else. So that's all I'm saying. But this is big. Breaking news. This is huge. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I don't. Another thing is how much are they going to get paid? Because mind you, Olympic players get paid. How much are NFL players going to get paid to do this? That's another, bro. TV deals, all that stuff. This is a crazy moment. Football is becoming more and more international. I got people that watch TheWunderkindShow from Ireland. I found that there were people from the Netherlands, Ireland that watch TheWunderkindShow. They've commented. They've sent me tweets and everything else. So the NFL game is becoming more and more global. And as it grows and expands, so does earning potential and more teams and abilities. Like, we might actually get a Canada team. Like, we might fully, I know you got the CFL, Canadian Football League, but no, you might get a Toronto team eventually. Then a Hawaiian team. Team that represents Hawaii. Bro, it's going to get more global. I'm telling y'all. Can't wait for the Jamaican bobsled football team to come over. Some people say, you can't believe Jamaica, we have a American football team. We have the Wanderers, the One Junior, Sanka, the fastest of Jamaica sprinters, represent for their nation. Yes, sir. But what do you guys think? Are you excited about that? Are you do you want your favorite players to participate in the flag football, or are you scared and worried about player safety, especially with championships and certain things on the line during seasons? Let me know what you think down in the comments, please. All right? But as always, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Guys, please remember to like and subscribe and tune in to the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., where we cover all hot topics in sports. And at the end of every show, we have a little bit of nostalgia, trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, guys. So be there or be squared. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment, it's just stuff like that. Bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. This your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy. Not my dad!